I've been baking cakes for over 30 years, and I've been eating them even longer. I've seen them baked in all shapes and sizes. Well, I thought I had, until now. Adam, welcome to my kitchen. This is incredible. They don't look like cakes.
Well, that's the idea.
These are works of art. And when you look at something like this, which just frankly is incredible, it's the thought process that goes on inside your head to be able to create it.
Well, it's more the idea to start with, and then it just sort of all comes together as you're sort of doing it. You sort of let your imagination go with it, and you know, hopefully, they're not finished until I'm happy with them. So that's the main thing.
Adam Cox first discovered his flair for cake design at the humble age of 18. He now runs his own cake-making company, and his incredible cake creations are so popular they've even attracted celebrity attention. What strange things have you been asked to do?
Oh, well, you get asked to do all sorts, but the character ones are very popular because this got such a personal touch. So, you know, that isn't anyone in particular, but I get people sending pictures in of them and their dogs, for instance. I really try and get a feel for that person and, you know, get to know them to make a cake which sort of suits them and them only. So, yeah, so obviously I've made the bread because it's appropriate to the programme and obviously your line of work, but I've made another one as well, which is more appropriate.
And it seems Adam knows me better than I expected.
I was told you were into fast cars, but
wow,
we needed a bit more on there. So I'm
gonna pop that on there.
Got my mum doing a bit of research, and she found an old interview where you said your hobbies included flying your model Spitfire. So, so I thought
that actually looks like me.
Well, that's the idea.
You've got the jeans right. You've got the shoes. Actually, you got the shoes absolutely bang on with colour.
Well,
the shirt, I quite like the fact that it's buttoned down to my navel. If I undo this down to there...
Could have done a bit more toner.
A bit more toner, exactly. It looks a bit peaky.
I've obviously been on holiday since I did that.
Yeah, that is incredible. And this, you are right about this.
Is that right?
I do actually have
well, my mum will get the
control.
brownie points for that.
Yeah, I do have a remote control Spitfire. The attention to detail that Adam manages to capture is really amazing and testimony to his sculpting skills. Now, let's see if he can teach me a thing or two.
I'm going to try and teach you how to make your own model of yourself. So, the way I would do it. So, have you ever done anything like this before?
A little.
A little?
Yeah, but not much.
No? What sort of thing?
I went to art school and studied sculpture.
Oh, right. Well, there you go.
A little, but that was a long time ago.
Hey, doesn't matter. I hope you haven't lost it anyway.
Oh, no, I definitely lost it. I lost it a long time ago.
What were you using to sculpt with?
Clay.
Clay. Well, it's very similar.
Adam has prepared his icing in advance, using edible food colouring.
So we've got the blue for the jeans.
Yeah.
Now, I saw what you were wearing beforehand, so I pre-made the shirt colour.
Yeah, good.
And then a couple of shades of brown for the shoes, and then the all important flesh. So yeah, so first of all, what we do is, so we'll split this. I'll do one at the same time as you. I'll talk you through it, just do what I'm doing. So first you have to knead the paste a little bit. I'm sure you're used to kneading. We'll all have our ways. Then we're going to make it into a sausage.
Okay.
So you just roll it out, and I start from the middle and sort of work it outwards. This is going to be a pair of legs.
Right.
Not one. So we do them at the same time because, you know, try and cut as many corners as you can, speed up the process.
Okay.
And then just bend it in the middle, push it together, and there's your pair of legs. So then we're going to make 2 shoes. So that can be one, that could be another. They're yours. Mm-hmm. Then just roll them into little sausages. And then stick the shoes on. What I do is I just put a little indent where the join in your leg would be, just underneath, and then just bend the paste up in the join where the knee would be. So this is acting as the cake.
Right.
OK? So now we're going to do the shirt. So you take your bit. And then again, you just want to knead it together, make it so it's stretchy a bit. Roll it into a bit of a sausage. Most things start with a ball and either go into a cone or a sausage or just basic shapes, and then you just sort of go from there. Yeah. So then this is going to be the chest.
Yeah.
So we'll flatten it out as much as you want, you know.
Yeah, it's dead flat, my stomach.
Yeah, there you go. And then we'll just put a little mark down the middle, and then we're going to just stick that in there.
Adam uses dry spaghetti to form a hard frame or dowel to keep the sugar paste in place. The beauty of using this type of pasta is that it can be cut to size and it's also edible.
This is going to support the head as well, so we want to leave a bit excess on the top.
Okay.
And then just add a little bit of water just around your waist, here and here. Is this one yours? Is that mine?
See, you don't know, do you?
There you go.
That's mine there. Mine's the smooth one with no crack on the knees.
Are you sure? I think you've swapped them round.
No.
Right.
I told you I did sculpture.
Hey, hang on, we're not done the head yet.
True. We make the intricate hands and arms, which Adam makes look very easy.
Right, so this is going to be the head. OK, first thing you do is put the nose on, and that gives you a guide for where everything else on the face goes.
Oh, yeah. I suppose that makes sense.
OK.
How long does it take you to sort of do these cakes? I mean...
One of these in an evening would be fine.
One in the evening? I mean, that's rapid.
Well, you know, you have to be fast, you know.
I look like an angry baby.
That's all right.
I think it's a new monster in Doctor Who.
Yeah. So, for the hair, you want to just pipe the hairline on. Right, and then literally just put a little bit of the black on. And then we'll just brush the back on.
I like the way you've done that, actually.
So, flick up the fringe a little bit.
Check.
Like you say, you can spend as little or as long as you want on these bits, you know.
I like that.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You happy now with that?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then just a touch in the beard.
Well, that's me when I'm older.
OK, well, I've done... Yeah, we've got you now and you in 20 years.
Exactly, yeah. I think we covered it.
30 years.
That's fantastic. Thanks very much. Thanks very much, Adam. I've learned a lot, actually, about the modelling process and building it all up. It's all about layers and technique.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. I've seen lots of cakes in my time, but never anything like this. Adam captures personality in his cake art, which gives it an engaging and very original dimension. Later, I challenge Adam to let his imagination run wild on one of my recipes, a pina colada cake, and he doesn't disappoint.